breaking from Camp Nou. Hansi Flick has spoken ahead of Barcelona's crucial Champions League clash against Club Brugge, and he didn't hold back. Flick opened up about Lamine Yamal's fitness, Lewandowski's recovery, De Jong and Casado's suspension risk, and even addressed Barcelona's defensive struggles this season. But that's not all. Reports also reveal Flick was furious about how Rafinha's injury was handled. In this video we'll break down everything Flick said, the latest team news, the Ansu Fati drama at Monaco, and Barcelona's predicted lineup for this massive European night. Flick talks Lamine, Lewandowski, De Jong, Casado, defense ahead of Club Brugge vs Barcelona. FC Barcelona are back in action on Wednesday as they lock horns with Club Brugge in matchday 4 of the 2025-26 UEFA Champions League group stage. Having lost one of their league games already this term, against PSG, Barca know they must avoid any further slip-ups if they intend to finish in the top 8 and secure direct qualification to the knockout rounds. On the eve of the match, manager Hansi Flick addressed the media in his pre-match press conference, discussing a variety of topics, including the fitness situation at the club. Kicking things off, the Barcelona head coach touched on the kind of game he expected Club Brugge to play tomorrow, saying, "I think it will be a similar game to the Elche match. They'll want to have the ball. They also press player for player. It will be a top-level game," said Flick. At the same time, the German tactician acknowledged the aerial threat that the Belgian club possessed but insisted that the team was prepared for it, saying, "We always have the same problem but we've worked on it in other games. What I like is that the players are in a good mindset for these situations. It's not a problem." Further discussing the match he added, "As I said before, we have to win all 3 points. No match is easy, you have to have a good mentality. Against Elche we got Robert and Olmo back. Today we had a great high-quality training session, and that's a good thing but it's not easy." The Barcelona manager was then asked about the fitness of Lamine Yamal, who continues to deal with pubic discomfort. On being quizzed if surgery was a possibility for the teenage sensation, Flick stated, "This isn't my problem. For us, the important thing is that he played a great game and has trained well. We have to work hard and if he can play, he plays." The Catalans have been ravaged by injuries to key players this season, hampering the team's stability as admitted by Robert Lewandowski. On being asked to compare the team's level between the current season and the last one, Flick noted, "We can't compare it to last season as we now have several injured players. We had Rafinha, Lewandowski and Lamine at the peak last season. Now they're coming back from injuries and we have to see." Barcelona go into tomorrow's match without Pedri, who is injured. Meanwhile, Marc Casado and Frenkie de Jong are one yellow card away from a one-match suspension. Given the risky situation, Flick remarked, "I think so, regarding the risk with de Jong and Casado. So, everyone here could be an option to play tomorrow." On the general feeling that Barcelona's defense has suffered without the presence of Íñigo Martínez, who left in the summer, the manager said, "Yes, last season the big leader was Íñigo Martínez. Now I'm very happy with Eric Garcia, Pau Cubarsí and Ronald Araujo, who played very well against Elche. Another option is Gerard Martin." The Barcelona head coach also had words of praise for Lewandowski, who returned from injury against Elche last weekend. "Since I became a coach, I haven't had a more professional player than Robert Lewandowski, who has returned from injury sooner than expected. We need the young players to reach their best level too," he said. Concluding, Flick expressed his love and commitment towards Barcelona, saying, "I'm very happy in Barcelona. I really love this club and these players. I'm very happy at this club and in this city. I'll give my best." Source: Mundo Deportivo. Flick was left extremely angry with how Barcelona superstar's injury was handled. Report: This week will be a critical one for Rafinha, as he looks to return to training after an extended period on the sidelines. Rafinha's season has been a tough one, with injuries seriously interrupting his rhythm and form. According to reports, he's now entering the final stage of his recovery and could be back in training soon, but the way his injury was handled by Barcelona's medical team has raised some serious questions. Here's what happened. The original plan was for Rafinha to make his comeback in time for the El Clasico against Real Madrid. He rejoined team training on October 22nd, but the very next day he reportedly felt a slight pain in his leg. Instead of taking precautions, the issue was downplayed, and he was allowed to keep training. Then came the turning point. During his third session back, Rafinha suffered a much more severe muscle tear, which ruled him out for several weeks. This mishandling reportedly left Hansi Flick furious, demanding answers from the medical staff about how such a setback was allowed to happen. Flick sees Rafinha as one of his most important players. on the same level as Pedri and Lamine Yamal, and losing him again was a huge blow to Barcelona's plans. Without Rafinha, Barca have struggled for consistency, collecting just 9 points from a possible 18 in his absence. His return will be a massive boost, but it's clear that the club must manage his fitness much more carefully this time. The incident reportedly left Hansi Flick extremely angry. The coach demanded answers from his staff, asking for the reason for the relapse and how it was allowed to happen. According to journalist Seek Rodriguez, Flick's frustration is not unwarranted, as he considers Rafinha to be as important a player as Pedri and Lamine Yamal. The manager's injury worries are significant because he views the Brazilian as a key player in Barcelona's playing style, and his absence was a major blow to the team's preparations heading into the Bernabeu. Even if we put the Clásico aside, Barcelona have indeed missed Rafinha dearly, with the club managing only 9 points out of a possible 18 without the Brazilian international services. Barcelona concerned over Loni's situation amid friction between player and manager. What was meant to be a season of redemption for Barcelona star Ansu Fati, on loan at AS Monaco, has suddenly taken a strange turn. After a fine start with the League One outfit, scoring 6 goals in 5 matches, the La Masia attacking prodigy seemed to have rediscovered both his confidence and his sharpness. But a coaching change has completely altered his trajectory. Concerns grow at Barcelona. Indeed, there appear to be signs of friction between Ansu and new Monaco manager Sebastian Pacognoli, who replaced Adi Hutter recently. The situation has raised concerns at Barcelona, within Ansu's entourage, and even inside Monaco, reports Sport, with all parties hoping things can be repaired after his promising resurgence earlier in the season. Former manager Hutter had personally convinced Ansu to join the club and had mapped out a step-by-step plan in collaboration with Monaco's medical staff to help the Barcelona loanee revive his career. Things were starting to click for the 23-year-old with Hutter as he looked fit, confident, and decisive again. However, Hutter was suddenly dismissed, with the decision surprising the players and replaced with Pacognoli. The 38-year-old manager was not totally convinced about Ansu from the start and even cast public doubt on him upon arrival, saying, "All I know is that, when he's fit, he has the ability to change games. I want to see him play 30 consecutive matches before drawing any conclusions." The relationship between the two reportedly broke down during the match versus Toulouse, when Pacognoli substituted Ansu with the game still open. The forward was visibly frustrated and showed his displeasure as he left the pitch, a reaction that did not sit well with the coach. Since then, Ansu has been left out of the squad or benched, and his absence from the latest Champions League call-up only deepened doubts of an internal conflict. Officially, Monaco maintained that Ansu's absence is due to illness, but the general sense is that there is more to it. Barcelona had hoped Monaco would activate their €11 million purchase option next year, which now looks increasingly uncertain, leading to concerns at the club. Cubarsí to start, Araujo on the bench. 4-2-3-1 Barcelona predicted lineup versus Club Brugge. Barcelona will lock horns with Club Brugge at the Jan Bredel Stadium this Wednesday night as they look to secure a win on the road in the UEFA Champions League. The Catalan club managed to earn an impressive 3-1 victory over Elche recently, so they would go into this game full of confidence about securing another positive result in midweek. Hansi Flick will opt for the 4-2-3-1 formation once again and could make one change to his starting 11 for this game. Pau Cubarsí will probably get the nod to play from the start of this contest, while Ronald Araujo makes way for him and drops to the bench. 4-2-3-1 Barcelona predicted lineup to face Club Brugge. Defense. Wojciech Szczesny will play in goal for Barca once again after shipping in 1 goal in his last appearance. Pau Cubarsí will function alongside Eric Garcia at the center of the Barcelona defense as they look to keep things solid at the back during the 90 minutes. Jules Koundé will try to impress as the right back, while Alejandro Balde looks to shine on the other flank as the left back. Both of them will get the freedom to go forward and express themselves inside the opponent's half. Ronald Araujo will provide cover for the defensive positions on the bench. So there you have it, Hansi Flick has made his stance clear ahead of Club Brugge versus Barcelona. With Lewandowski back, Lamine Yamal pushing through discomfort, and youngsters like Cubarsí ready to shine, all eyes are on the Blaugrana to deliver a statement win in Europe. But what do you think, Barca fans? Should Flick risk De Jong and Casado? And will Ansu Fati ever get back to his best? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the latest Barcelona news, transfer updates, and match reactions, only here on our channel.